Heath here from PickingLessons.com. Shove the pig's foot a little further in the fire. This is a great tune, lots of fun on the Mando. It's a great old-timey tune in the key of G. We've got two parts, and in a moment we're going to take a look at part A. Here in this video we'll break it down, we'll learn what's going on there. If you head to PickingLessons.com, you can grab yourself a copy of the complete tablature, and in the member section there we'll break down the lesson for part B, and you'll have some play along and backing tracks there as you learn the tune to help you out. Now, part A, we are in the key of G. We're pretty much just in this open regular G position using the G major scale. So if you're comfortable with the G major scale, that's going to help. We have some nice little double stops in there. We're playing with somewhat of a swing feel to it. So we're not playing it dead straight. We certainly want it to bounce a little bit. So a quick demonstration of the difference. If we're going to play this straight, so basically the 8th note to played straight would sound like this. We're going to play it though with a bit more of a bounce. So we're going to shuffle it or swing it. So it's a bit more like this. This is the long, short for the 8th notes. Yeah, so it's a bit different. So we'll work on that as we go through. So do keep an ear out for it. Let's just pick it up from the beginning. So the pickup notes we have are on beat 4 as we're counting in. We're going to learn this in just 4 beats to the measure. Once you get going with it though, you're going to want to feel it in cut time, which is feeling it in 2 beats to the measure when it's a bit quicker. So we're going to count at 4. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, up to our first measure, yeah? And just keep an ear out for this swing we're playing with. All right. First measure, we have this little passage here. Yeah, we're just going to breeze through this because it's pretty straightforward, but we're going to just break it down into phrases. So first little phrase. On the 4th beat of measure 1. Yeah, there's the next phrase. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. All right, first 2 phrases. 3, 4. We're going to move on through. We'll come back through this in a moment. Next phrase would be on beat 4 again. So 3, 4. So here on beat 4, 3, 4. Repeat that little movement to the G. Double stop. Double stop. Yeah. So the first 3 phrases we have. Then into. Okay, let's go back and try that once more. We're going to throw the pickup in this time as well. So that's on beat 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's going to get us through somewhat of what remains in this tune. So second half, beat 4 in measure 4, 3, 4, we have a repeat. Yeah, then to, except this time, we're going to close it out and resolve to the G melody note. So the melody is somewhat straightforward, but what we want to do is capture that feel that we're after. So we're going to have a once through, not too fast. So we really want to listen out for how we're playing the feel of these 8. So we want to give it that bit of a swing feel. 1, 2, 3, pick up. go round, play this section twice. Now, you can add in that little slide into the double stop there in the G position. You don't need to put it in, but when you do add it like I just did then, it does kind of create a cool little sound. So that's into measure 3. We can also do that into measure 7 before we close it out. So a couple of little extras there, but really watch the feel. So a good one to practice, you could practice this opening section just to work on the feel, yeah? So that shuffle feel, long, short, then the quarter note. So long, short, down, up, long, short, yeah? Quarter notes don't change, it's the 8th notes that are different. So we have the first one is long, the second is short on the upstroke. Spend some time on that, break it down to the phrases, get to know them, memorize them as you go, but it's a quite straightforward melody, but getting it up to the tempo with that shuffle feel may be a challenge, but certainly work on it slow first and break it down to those phrases that we learned. Now, if you head to pickinglessons.com, we're going to break down part B. We're going to check out that part of the lesson as well. All the fingering and all the pick direction is in the tablature, so you can grab that at pickinglessons.com. In the member section there, we will break down the lesson, so head on over and I'll see you there.